When a new client comes to my office, sometimes they're concerned about whether or not they can be fired for filing a New Jersey workers' compensation claim. First, I'd like to say that it is a shame that this is a concern that an injured worker has. At a time when you need medical care, when you're unable to work and are concerned about how you're going to support yourself or maybe support your family, you shouldn't have to worry about your job security. I understand why people ask these questions though, because we live in the real world and these are concerns that people have. I'd like to make it clear that it is against the law to fire or discriminate against an employee for filing a workers' compensation claim in New Jersey. There are not only civil penalties for the employer, which means money damages that they could be assessed if they were to do something like this, but there are also criminal penalties for firing an employee for filing a New Jersey workers' compensation claim. Now, once again, we live in the real world. Do these type of things happen? Well, sometimes they do. But what I'd like you to know is they happen much less frequently than people think they do. I've been practicing workers' compensation law since 1992, and I can literally count on less than one hand the number of times I've had a client fired for filing a workers' compensation claim. Truthfully, I think the answer is 2, maybe 3 in that entire time. I'm not exactly certain, but I know it's a very small number. Now, what happens if you were to be fired? Well, there are a few things you can do. You can file a complaint with the EEOC because this is considered a form of discrimination. If you wanted to pursue the matter further, I would refer you to an employment lawyer and he could sue your employer for discrimination because you were injured at work. So there are steps that you could take if you are terminated to safeguard your rights. I generally though want to stress that it is absolutely against the law and that it happens much less frequently than people think. If you have these concerns or other issues you want to discuss, please call my office. We'd be more than happy to discuss them with you.